We back with another fantasy pick, yo. It's King Colin Walker.
David.
Christopher Walker. Wow, go on.
Yo, this video is sponsored by Art Lamar. Head over to Tapas and read your daily dosage of Art Lamar. So if you don't know, now you know.
Baby.
Also, the artist behind all of these designs is my man to my very left. Give him some love because these designs are absolutely nuts. Like that. When I saw them, I was like, crazy. It's absolutely nuts, right? So right now in this video, we're doing a top 3. Funky Lads Brand Fantasy, sponsored by NBAforfree.com. Head over to NBAforfree.com and use K Colin Walker as a referral code.
Yeah.
To watch free basketball for the 2022-2023 video. These guys are like, what's this man on? But yo, this is Chris's top 3.
Let me.
Wait, this guy's. No.
What? Why are you smiling?
I don't want to hear you shit talk.
Give me one second.
Yo, the fact that he's got Larry in top 3. I know Larry's smiling right now. If Larry's listening to this, he's smiling right now. And he's doing that head nod.
Larry's my rival. Larry is my rival. He's actually my rival. But like,
Yeah, that's because you got no one in your conference to compete with.
No, that's not it. That's not the reason. Okay, let me get into it. Okay, so when we were drafting, I said that I was laughing. Right, the reason I was laughing because I was getting everything I wanted. But then after the draft, I was looking at everything. And I was looking at Larry's team. I think no one is beating Larry's team in rebounds. I don't think anyone can beat Larry's team in assists. I
definitely can.
I personally don't think anyone can beat his team in assists.
Wait, hold on. Let's analyze that. Chris Paul, right?
Yeah.
I got Garlands.
Yeah.
I got Jokic.
Yes.
I got Trey Jones. I got Fox. I got Beal.
Oppa!
5+ assists for all those guys. Larry's not beating me. I'm sorry. He's not beating me, man. He's not beating me.
I did this talking about Larry. You see how he's
You know what was crazy? We did a bottom 3 video.
Yeah.
This guy put his team there. He's telling me that he can beat Larry's team. In my personal opinion,
yeah.
Charlie and Larry's team, they're A+ teams in my opinion. But like Chris Paul, I don't know if he's gonna get to average 10 assists inside this season. But like if he averages 10 assists this season, Larry has two power forwards that average 5+ assists.
And so do I.
but
your team is bottom 3.
Okay, good.
Exactly.
Close
And those 2 power forwards average 10 plus rebounds as well.
Sabonis averages 12.1.
I know.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
That's why I got mad.
No one's beating him inside rebounds. Scotty Barnes, I believe, averages 7 rebounds.
Yeah, he's gonna get 7.
He averages 7. Anthony Edwards 5 rebounds, right? And then Horford is like one of those guys.
Horford's not playing.
Horford.
No, he's playing. Winners is half.
He's half.
No.
They said he was sitting.
Al Horford is what people think Draymond Green is.
Mm.
He's exactly what people think Draymond Green is, except he has a good free throw percentage. He can shoot threes, like multiple threes inside a game, right? I think Al Horford's only weak point is that he doesn't get like over 3 assists inside a game, right? The only thing I don't like about Larry's team is his last couple picks aren't that great. Mm-hmm. So I would say Patrick Beverley is a good last pick, but I don't like Malik Beasley, even though he's on Utah. Utah's a big question mark. And I don't like Tate.
And Isaiah Jackson.
You don't like Isaiah Jackson?
No, unless Turner gets traded, great pick.
Yeah, but there's this. I have nothing bad to say about Larry's team. He drafted really, really well. This guy's my rival, man, for a reason. He's in my conference. I love his team.
I can't lie, man. Like, Larry killed the draft. Like, I'm not even gonna. There's no 2 ways about it. He killed it. It pissed me off that he killed it. I know it pissed you guys off too.
No, I'm just mad he got some bonus at 22.
Like, his team actually, like, when I'm every time I look at it, I get more and more angry because it's like, you know that this team is making you think hard during the week.
Yeah, but Larry's managerial skills won't make you think hard, you know?
Yeah, but he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to, unless someone gets injured, which someone's going to get injured, or someone always gets injured.
No, okay, well, let's go back to his team. The only person I see getting injured, and it's not even for a long duration of time, is maybe Giannis. Okay, look. Actually, no, Paul George. But like Horford's not. Like Horford. No. Chris Paul. But Horford is, like I said, Horford's a utility guy.
He is a utility guy.
It's like okay, just boosting some stats. It's not like it matters if he gets injured. You can stream people that can cover what Horford does. I like the pick.
Yeah, okay, I understand.
You know what I'm trying to say?
But why are you picking someone that gets 9 points and 7 rebounds?
That's these projections.
But the last year he got 10 points.
10 points. Yeah. Like look at he's like that's what Draymond Green. That's what we think Draymond Green does, but he doesn't do it.
Draymond Green used to get triple doubles,
so he doesn't play.
But
he has terrible percentages.
You don't think he's gonna play more this
year?
He
doesn't play. He doesn't shoot threes. No, I don't think any of those guys in the Warriors are playing that much. I think only Paul's playing.
I think Andrew Wiggins is going to be a big factor this year for.
Exactly, it's Wiggins and Jordan Poole that are gonna have like decent, like top 80 fantasy numbers, right? And then obviously Curry's gonna be amazing, but then
you're making both.
Thompson and Green aren't gonna be that great. But besides the point, I love Larry's team. I really do. I love his team. I have nothing bad to say about his team.
So you got Charlie next.
Yeah, I got Charlie next.
Where is Charlie?
Where do I even start with this rubbish?
Charlie?
Where do I even start with this rubbish?
Charlie?
Okay, so...
Charlie?
He's got LaMelo Ball. This is a LaMelo jersey. I love LaMelo. I couldn't pick him first because I'll get into that later.
I might regret not picking LaMelo before Trey.
It might be another thing where it might be another one for you where you've taken an L, but I think the margins between these two is a little bit more finer. I think Trey and LaMelo, I think it's a little bit finer.
LaMelo's way better at rebounds.
Way better. But I think the margin is like the margin is a little bit because Trey, if he's gonna be the key distributor, is like literally 3 assists better than LaMelo.
I agree.
And free throw percentage too.
It's way higher,
and
right?
threes as well too.
And he gets to the line a lot. I think he's top 5 for getting to the line. So
top 3.
Exactly, right? So LaMelo, great pick. Anthony Davis, he does not play that much basketball, but I think he's going to be the key player for the Lakers.
We all think Anthony Davis play this year, right?
Yeah, I think he's playing this year. I think he's playing. And if he's playing, he's a top 5 fantasy pick. So he's got
2.1 blocks.
So
I know 1.1 steals, 3 assists, 9 rebounds,
20 plus points.
So in my opinion, I think LaMelo maybe top 5 fantasy pick. Then you got Anthony Davis, who per game is a top 5. He's going to be top 5 per game, right? Especially for our fantasy when we factor in double doubles, right? Other than that, okay, then you got Jimmy. Jimmy does not play. Okay, I want to asterisk this. He don't play.
But when he plays,
Jimmy he's crazy, right? And then we still have Zion. So like who? Okay.
Personally, I think the only thing that could ruin Charlie
is injuries.
Injuries. You got Davis, but we all think he's gonna play. You got Butler, you got Zion, you got D'Angelo, you got Clint Capella. Is he gonna play? How often is Caris LeVert gonna play?
Can I say one thing about Charlie's team?
Yeah.
I think he's not gonna average a lot of points.
You don't think so?
No. Because when I look at his team, he doesn't have a high percentage of free threes.
It don't matter because Zion's gonna drive the paint.
I know, but I don't think he's gonna average that much points. Am I wrong?
You don't think? No,
because Zion spreadsheet. Am I wrong?
No, because Zion.
Yeah, he doesn't average
16.3. That's a lot.
That's bottom tier though. I think that's near the bottom of everyone else.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so I think Charlie's weakness is his 3-pointers, and that kind of correlates to how much total points you get in a week. I do like his team. One thing I realize is that Charlie picks good, but he loves to pick people that love to not play basketball.
No way does that because Charlie's a banker, right? So he's just like
he's an institution.
So he's like Jimmy Butler doesn't play basketball, but he also has a coffee brand.
Yeah. So
he's a good pick because it's like it's an investment.
And I love that he's a banker, right? And One thing about the banks is that they control the market. The institutions control the market, right? So Charlie's mindset is that I'm going to control the market. So even if they're injured, at the end of the day, because I'm the institution, I'm going to control the market. But my problem with Charlie's team is like, I'm confident my team's beating him.
You are?
I'm not sweating over this team.
Okay, because when you look at his team, I think he's worse. The worst players he has are better than all of Loki's worst players.
Lonzo Ball is not playing.
Cole Anthony.
No. Lonzo doesn't matter.
Covington is not playing.
No, why Lonzo doesn't matter.
Caris LeVert is barely going to do anything.
No, why?
Spencer Dinwiddie is going to have a bigger role. Because Brunson's gone.
I don't like Russell. I don't like LeVert. I don't like Dinwiddie. And Robert Covington's a streamer guy. He's got Lonzo inside IR right now. Yeah. So technically speaking, he's going to be streaming. But that's right.
But this is
but that's still better than what Daniel has for his core of his team.
Okay, this is my thing, right? I think Charlie picks great, and we all know Charlie picks great. Right?
Yeah.
My thing is like Lonzo Ball is not as good as Zion, but he's not going to play until about December. He just had another surgery.
I don't think he's
going to play. I don't know.
Yeah, he just had another surgery, right? So my thing is like, Charlie, can you please right now just drop Lonzo? You know what I mean? Like, don't make the same mistake.
We have free IRs. You don't need to
tell
drop
this guy, free IRs. Even though you have free IRs, right? Just put in a starter there so you can pick up someone that can actually contribute to your
He's in IR right now, though. It doesn't matter because he just
He's taking up a spot when he doesn't need to take up a spot.
Yeah, but the season hasn't started. If he gets
Lonzo just had a surgery on his knee.
Yeah, I know, but if he gets 3 injuries, that's the only time it comes into play.
Yeah, no, I agree with Chris. If there is more injuries, he has to drop him.
That's the only time it comes into play.
But I don't think he's gonna.
I love the Cole Anthony pick. I absolutely love it. I think I'm like when I'm terrified.
I don't.
I am terrified.
I'm not terrified
of Larry and Charlie's team.
I'm not terrified.
Those are the only teams that I'm scared of. I think these are the A tier in terms of teams, and after that everyone's B.
I disagree because your point is like, okay, Charlie kills the top half of his draft.
Yeah, but
the bottom half of his draft,
it's like Daniels.
It's
it's not.
It's controversial.
No, let's start. You got
it's
Clint Capella. No one knows what's gonna happen with Clint Capella.
Yeah, thank you. He doesn't do anything.
LeVert is a backup to a backup point guard. Right? Spencer Dinwiddie,
he's gonna have a bigger role.
He's gonna have a bigger role. Cole Anthony, he could do good, but he's terrible.
Folks is injured, so he's starting. Folks is injured, he's starting.
But his field goal percentage is horrible.
Yeah, but he's I think that last season was his second.
And then Covington is like
in university when he played, he had a terrible field goal percentage as well. It's not gonna get better.
Well, I'm not saying his field goal percentage is gonna get better. I just mean that like there's other aspects of his game that might
rebounds, assists.
Yeah, that might get better.
So it's like Clint Capella's. I think he's gonna have a big role in Atlanta. I think they're gonna need him for the pick and roll, right? But he doesn't get you any assists. He does get you some 0.7 steals and he does do blocks. He doesn't get you any assists. Where's Charlie's assists coming from?
LaMelo and D'Angelo.
LaMelo, CJ McCollum, Russell, Cole Anthony.
No, we're not doing this. Listen. No.
Listen.
Listen. We're let's not do this. Yeah, let's not do that. Wanna know why we're not gonna do that? Let's look at Larry's team. Wait, whose team are we looking at with the assists?
It's good.
It's mid tier.
It's
mid-tier and assists.
It's not
for projections.
Great though.
It's not
mid-tier.
No, because like the viewers, you guys don't have the stats here, right? But the highest assist average we have on a team is 4.5. Charlie's is 4.1, right?
But it's not going to be 4.1. That's what you're not getting. Vukovic barely gets assists. Clint Capella barely gets assists. LeVert is not assisting anybody. Lonzo is not playing. McCollum barely gets assists.
I did include Lonzo.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay,
McCollum gets assists.
He gets 4.8.
That's good.
It's going down.
No, because what you get here in the NBA, you get a handful of players that average 7+ assists, and then that's it. Everyone else is.
And he doesn't have any of them. He only has LaMelo that gets the 7+.
Yeah, but those players go into the first 2 rounds.
But that's my point about Charlie's team. It's like, where's his rebounds coming from as well?
What do you mean where his rebounds coming from? He's got Anthony Davis, he's got Zion Williams, he's got
Anthony Davis.
Colin, he's got Vukovic, he's got LaMelo Ball, and wait. So he's got LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball gets rebounds.
Yeah.
Davis gets rebounds.
Yeah.
When Jimmy plays, he gets rebounds.
Yeah.
Zion gets rebounds.
Yeah.
Vukovic gets rebounds.
Yeah.
When Clint Capella plays, he gets rebounds as well. And CJ McCollum for a guard gets pretty decent rebounds.
Yeah.
Cole Anthony for a guard gets pretty decent rebounds. He's got rebounds everywhere.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this, right? So Vukovic is 11.11, Clint is 11.11, right? LaMelo's good, Anthony Davis is good, right?
Jimmy, bring up Jimmy.
Jimmy Butler's he's good, he's middle of the pack, right?
Then Cole Anthony.
Cole Anthony, right?
For a guard, he's got really good rebounds.
And then Cole Anthony like 5, Spencer is like 4 or 5, Levert's not getting you much, right? DeAndre Russell's not getting you much.
Robert
right?
Covington.
Robert
If he
Covington,
plays.
if he plays.
If he plays,
here
well.
and there. My thing is just that his 3-point shooting is gonna beat the bad teams at 3-point shooting, but not the good teams.
Yes.
He's
I agree.
rebounding.
I
His
agree.
rebounding beats the bad teams, but he's gonna be contesting with some of the
No, I
good
agree.
teams.
Middle tier.
Yeah,
Middle
that's my
tier.
point about Charlie's team. Is like, which category is he great at? Tell me the category he's great at.
Like his best category.
That you know that he's winning every week. Cause I can't name it.
So he's winning every week.
Yeah, name me the category.
Not threes.
Because I don't
not
know how you
rebounds.
put him a top 3 when
Assists, steals, no. Field goal.
the only thing
think
I
he's
could
in the
say
middle
is
of the
block. Is he's blocks because of you have Clint and Anthony Davis. But other than that, I don't see which category makes him top 3.
I think he'll be competing.
Yeah.
He'll be competing, but he doesn't stand out. Like Larry's team stands out rebounds. Without a doubt, he stands
That's what
out
I'm
on
saying.
rebounds.
Larry's team stands out. Like you can be like, yo, Larry's going to win this category. The only way you're beating Larry in this category is if a key player gets injured or one of your players is taking a new steroid in his workout pre-game. That's it.
What's his name? Is it Aiton?
Yeah.
Oh, Anton, yeah, you got that.
That's just my opinion on that team. But we move, man. I'm not gonna talk on my team, just because of the fact that like
It's biased.
I don't think I should, and I don't want you guys to know what I was thinking when I was doing my teams. You get me?
Right. So you want to talk on your team, right?
Nah, I won't talk on my team.
Oh, yo, this is David's list. And you were talking. You guys have the same list?
Yeah. Oh snap!
Well, thank you. I'll
Wait, are you talking about your list?
I'm talking about no.
No, he has the same
You
list
guys
as
have the
me.
exact same list?
He has the
No,
same- yeah.
Oh, you know what's happened?
That's crazy.
No, I sent you a graphic, and then I made an error, so I resent it. I think. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that I resent David's graphic. Oh no, we have the same list.
We have the
You have
same
the
list.
same
Yeah.
list.
So we're
Oh
fine.
dang!
I can.
So let's talk about Chris's team then.
I didn't know that.
Chris- Chris's team?
David can talk about
I'll talk about Chris's team. First thing I want to say is Chris should not have got the players where he got it. That's it. Like let's pull up Chris's team right here. Joel Embiid should have been gone. Tyrese should have been gone. Kawhi should have been gone. Freddie should have been gone. Porzingis should have been gone.
Valanciunas is questionable.
He's very questionable, but top 5 should have been gone.
Yes.
I think they should have been gone. They're top tier players. They should have not been there. Sengun, great diamond maybe. He's a flyer. He's a great flyer. But Chris's team, I think Chris has everything. He got points. He got rebounds. He got assists. He got steals.
Which
Freddie,
he's great at in?
Free throw percentage is my
free throw. I would say free throw percentage. I agree. Free throw percentage.
Listen, if we're gonna be
And maybe
talking, let's
steals
talk.
as well too.
Listen, stop.
Steals as well.
Listen, stop. Lads, stop. Don't say field goal percentage.
Free throw.
No free throw.
No,
It is.
I think it's free
No.
throw.
because tomorrow someone can go 2 for 20.
No, none of these guys going too far.
Freddie's
Tomorrow
good at
they
free
can-
throws.
Listen, let's be serious. Which category is he dominating? I don't want to hear free throw.
Am I
Or
dominating?
field goal. Yeah.
I think maybe steals.
Maybe.
Or maybe maybe points. Steals or maybe points. I feel like I'm top middle percentile everything.
I think middle
But,
percentile.
Yeah, top middle percentile everything, but free throws is the underlying way is actually really good. My field goal percentage is only thing I'm terrible at.
I think you're up here. You're
My
still
thing,
there.
my thing with your team is this, right? Your team is great. Kawhi. Clippers have the most back-to-backs in the season.
Yes.
So Kawhi Leonard's barely on the table. And there's 32 or 34 of them.
He's not playing. He's basically not playing 15 games.
Basically, guaranteed
This year he's
15
not playing
games.
15 games, right? So he's projected to play about 60, which is great. You know what I mean? When you have Embiid, Tyrese, and Kawhi, they are so efficient. And Fred VanVleet, even Porzingis is very efficient. It's like you can't go wrong with this.
You killed that.
Like you can't go wrong. Like this is almost like if you want to draft, right? This is almost as
Perfect scenario.
yeah.
It's
This
a
is like
perfect scenario.
this is like you wrote what you wanted on a cue card and you got it. Type of thing. You get me? Right? So this is my thing, right? This is why I'm saying I don't think Charlie's in the top 5. Do I want Chris's top 5 or Charlie's top 5?
Chris's.
Right?
Any day I'll take Chris's.
And it's not even close. It's not close because Joel Embiid is a lot better than LaMelo, a lot better than Anthony, a lot better than Jimmy. This. In terms of point guard and what point guard's meant to do, Tyrese is actually more efficient than LaMelo.
Yeah.
He's more efficient and his defensive numbers are actually better.
And he doesn't have a coach that's gonna EP him.
Yeah, look, that's another thing. Kawhi Leonard and Jimmy Butler. I have more faith in Kawhi than Jimmy.
To play more games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zion, I think he's gonna be great. But he doesn't shoot the free. But Fred, that's what you guys like. Fred is gonna get 10 3-pointers in a week. He's gonna average close to 10 assists, 20 plus points. Gonna get you nice steals. You know what I mean? Jimmy Butler's not gonna average those 10 3-pointers.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Jimmy doesn't shoot for free.
And then Nicola Vukovic. We don't know about him.
I think he's hot and cold.
He's hot and cold.
I think he's hot and cold.
You know what I mean? Charlie killed it first 5 rounds, I believe, right? But it's just like with Chris's team, you know what this is team's up on about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like right from the back, assist numbers are gonna be great. Defensive numbers are gonna be solid. You know what I mean?
Points solid too.
The only thing that upsets me is that folks got injured.
Yeah.
That really upsets me because
The-
I liked him this season.
The Şengün, for me, I'm not picking this much, like 2 centers like this. I don't understand why you're picking 3 centers back to back to back.
I think Porzingis can play power forward as well.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, I think Chris Duarte he's an unknown guy. I don't think he has a face in 2K.
But he's a flyer pick though.
Yeah, the Duarte was a flyer.
So it's like, but the thing is, when you have a strong core, these other players, they matter, but it's not as much for other people. Like, they matter more for people that don't have a strong core.
Exactly.
Right? But when you have a strong core, the other players don't matter as much, right? But it's like, Charlie's team now at deep hit, his team's going to be really good at rebounds. But then, that's his best, like, quote-unquote defensive stat. Rebounds.
Yeah.
Right? But your team is also going to be good at rebounds, and it's going to be good at threes. You know what I mean? And the assist numbers are going to be...
I feel like they're going to be
Good.
there, the middle to upper middle tier.
I don't think your assist numbers are going to be great.
They're
not great.
Because what I think,
Competitive.
is that I got, because my assist numbers are all based on the people supporting Halliburton. So if Anthony or Anthony Simmons plays well, if Mike Conley doesn't get traded, if Duarte plays okay, and then VanVleet is the main culprit, Kawhi is usually about 3 assists, maybe 4 assists. So, and then Şengün is like Şengün. I
Yes.
think
For a
if he
center.
does what he's supposed to do, he's the one that's gonna it's all supporting Tyrese.
Yeah.
And Embiid, like in my opinion, Embiid should have been the second pick
Yeah.
because
think,
he's got really good assists for a center.
Top 3.
Top 3.
Top 3.
I think your team is low-key kind of built around Tyrese. It's going to sound weird what I'm saying, but... And your team's really good at steals. I'm just looking at it. Because Embiid 1.1, Tyrese 1.8,
Kawhi's going to get
Kawhi's
steals.
1.6, Fred
Freddie's.
VanVleet's 1.7. You know what I mean? Kristaps 0.7, but he is where your blocks come in. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it's like 0.5 for Jonas, and he's one of the big centers that can shoot threes. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm
not-
saying
I was
1.3.
so
But your
shocked.
team's gonna be really good at steals, man.
I was so
Yeah.
shocked I was able to get Valanciunas because I think he's one of Valanciunas and Embiid because Kristaps is a center, but he's not at the same time. They're the only couple of centers that, apart from Joker, that can actually shoot free throws. I was shocked I was able to get it.
Conley 1.3. I think Conley's gonna be really good this year because he's gonna be playing more in Utah. He's actually gonna be like 6'9" behind Collins.
He's killing it at steals. He's
Yeah,
gonna do
even
that steals.
Duarte 1.1.
I just think losing Fox was your biggest loss.
Yeah, I really like folks. Herb Jones, I'm not too sure about him.
1.8 steals, 0.8 blocks. Like, I think your team's gonna be really, really great at steals, and then 3-pointers gonna be great. The assist numbers are going to be competitive, but it depends on the week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And blocks is going to be very competitive too.
Yeah,
As
your
long
blocks-
as Kristaps stays healthy, I think blocks is very competitive.
Yeah, with Porzingis running with it, Valanciunas and Embiid, and then Sengun comes here and there, and then Kawhi, the odd 1 or 2 blocks. I do see it, but I do feel like Larry's team, which we haven't talked much about,
Larry's team is crazy.
is mad.
Yeah.
It's absolutely mad because it's like the rebounds are there, and the steals are there.
Yes.
And the blocks are low key kind of
Field goals there as well too. Scotty, Sabonis, Giannis.
and the assist numbers are there.
Jabari Smith Jr. Okay, we're gonna talk. The Houston guys are. It's very weird. We don't know who the man them is inside the Houston. We don't know who the guys are gonna be like. Oh yeah, this is my team, right? So Jabari Smith Jr. is a rookie. He might come in and think it's his team. I'm thinking he's starting, right? Şengün might think it's his team.
No.
You got Jalen Green that might think it's his team. You got Michael Porter Jr. that might think it's his team. I personally feel like all of those guys are question marks, but Jabari Smith Jr. has rebounds, threes, steals, and blocks. Apparently, he has all of those things. The only terrible thing he's got is assists, but you're gonna get that when you get power forwards as centers, right? I wanted him so bad, and then Mikal Bridges is so boring.
But he does everything well.
But he does everything so well.
Yeah.
I hate Larry's team.
I think on your team, on you guys' list, I would put Larry number 1, or Chris number 2, Charlie number 3. Because you guys have the same exact list. That's how I go. Because I just feel like Larry's team is like, the assist numbers are not going to be that good. They're going to be okay.
No. I think Edwards is 5. Chris Paul is the huge assist.
Yeah.
Antetokounmpo 5. Sabonis
Scotty
5.
5 maybe.
Scotty 5. Hero 5.
Beverly gets
5.
your assists.
Horford 3.
But David gets more assists.
No,
by far.
David's assist numbers I think is
I
apart
think
from
they're
yours.
best.
I think David's assist numbers are probably actually David's are probably close to the best. You and David's assist numbers are very competitive.
Depending
That's
on
what
my
I'm saying,
players
like,
play.
I feel like Larry's team's going to have good assist numbers. Not bad, but it's going to be good.
But he's gonna dominate the
But
rebounds.
the steals are going to be crazy good. The blocks, not so much.
And the points.
Yeah.
Blocks and points are his weaknesses. Because points,
Who does he have?
he has Giannis who posts big numbers. Sabonis does get you low 20s. Edwards will get you low 20s. Chris Paul, like low 20s. Scotty
15s.
Barnes, 15 to 19.
I think after the 5th round pick, the points go from
Drastic.
15
Tyler
to
Hero's
8.
averaging.
Like it's tough.
You know what I think? I think because Robert Williams isn't playing,
Yeah.
I think maybe Horford averages 1 block. I think Isaiah, we don't know what's
It depends on
Pacers.
Turner.
Pacers is weird because we
They're
don't
a weird
know
team.
we don't know what's going on with them. But Isaiah Jackson, he might get 1 block. But then what we have is that Antetokounmpo, he has that kind of thing that like the thing that Miles Turner has, that Porzingis has, that Gobert has, not to the same degree, where he's probably gonna get a 1 block every single game.
Yeah, or he'll go up one game with 3 blocks.
Like, he had a span of those games,
And
so just multiple
yeah, and I
three-game
think
blocks.
I was looking at the draft board. The scarcity that we have inside drafting right now, I think, is points, assists,
Assists.
and blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
You could get rebounds.
And
from
so
everyone.
even though his blocks are kind of average, but it only takes one player to really do it,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
especially for
If you
blocks.
have that one really good player,
Yeah.
everyone else is gonna get you blocks here and there. But that one really good player just put your blocks numbers up there. You know.
Who do you think's got the best team in terms of blocks?
I think Cornelius' team
I was gonna say that too.
because he has Gobert and Gobert
Yeah.
consistently gets those
2 blocks.
2 blocks, and then Wendell and he has Mo Bamba
Yeah.
too, and then Jalen Murray is actually. But yeah, like I'll say I have a Cornelius' team, or yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I think Daniel tried to do that, but since he picked Turner, he just fell off.
I can see that.
Like he picked Turner, he's
No,
like,
yeah.
I got my blocks. And I'm good to go.
Jakob is gonna do it.
Yeah, Jakob gets blocks too. I think Daniel's team will be good at blocks if
Yeah.
Turner plays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go to your list because your list is
Okay.
different, isn't it?
Yeah, let's see
My
this.
list is very different from you guys.
Yeah. I think there's one guy that stayed. There's one.
Hey, 2 guys.
I straight good flooded.
Real question, are you guys surprised Colin picks on the list?
Am I surprised?
Yeah.
No, I'm not surprised. I think Colin's.
I have the best team.
You know what I think? I think you and Colin, you did this thing, but except you did it the other way around. Colin put his team there. I think Colin has lots of question marks, but those question marks are not. Oh,
I
he's
can
not gonna
answer
do it.
them.
I
Yeah.
think you can answer those question marks. You did the same thing, but you decided to be like, oh yeah, my team look like good. So you could have explained it and put yourself top 3, and we would have been like, yeah. But Colin's team being top 3, like I said before, I think there's 1 or 2 A+ teams. Then everyone else is B. Then there's there's a small C+. Then there's D.
D and below.
D. Yeah.
Okay, let's
let
hear
me
this.
explain my team. Listen, my team is inspired by yours truly, Daniel Loki. Yeah. And I'll tell you what happened. Last year inside playoffs, he shocked me on a Sunday. Herbert Jones got like 5-6 steals.
He got 6 steals.
6 steals and he beat me. And I saw Daniel's lineup and I was like, dang, this guy figured something out. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I deeped it. I was like, And I said, thank you, Daniel. I kept it to myself. I obviously told him. And that's why I picked a team that I picked. I'm not going to say exactly what I did. But if you see what I picked, you can see what I did. But if you can't see it, I'm not going to say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only those that can see. If you can't see, you can't. My team is the best team.
Okay.
Hands down.
Okay.
Like, there's no 2 ways about it. Yeah? I'm not trying to be cocky, even though I sound cocky.
Yeah.
But I'm going to explain to you why my team is the best team. The hardest category in fantasy is what?
Assists.
Assists. I have assists.
I think it's points, but yeah.
No, the hardest category is assists.
I think it would be assists.
I think
Assists.
points then assists.
Chris, it's
Well,
assists.
everyone
on YouTube
Larry
says
showed us. Larry showed us his team when he had all points. He had
Yeah.
nothing else.
Right? Like, we've done
He had
that for 2
nothing
years.
else.
Points.
No, that's because he didn't build correctly.
But he had points, but he didn't win. The hardest thing is assists.
Because you know why I think
Or
it's...
top 2 hardest is
You know
assists.
why I think it is not? Because you can find someone in the week that will maybe get you average 6 assists.
No.
Hold on.
But you will never find someone that will average you 30 points in a week. You
No.
never find it.
But you could find a player who could probably get 20 points one game.
No, I mean
Not
average it
30
in the
points.
week.
I know.
Average it.
Bruv, no, you can't. It's hard to find someone to average you 6 assists in a week.
I think assists and points are very close, but in my opinion, points.
I think assists. Want
I
to know why I
think
say this? Because you can find someone that can get you 3 3-pointers in a week,
Yeah,
and they'll help you in the 3-pointer category.
And the
But I'm not talking
right?
about 3 pointers. I'm talking about
No, but what you're not understanding
only
is that
points.
what you're not understanding is that if he's getting 3 3-pointers in a week, that's also correlating to points. So he's doing 2 categories.
It
Assists
is
one
correlating,
category.
but it is correlating, but it's not high points. It's not 30. It's not averaging 30 points in the week. When I'm talking about I'm talking about points. I'm talking about players that average that above 25 in a week. It's it's hardest thing. But points, assist is close in the same thing. Where there's lots of people that average above 7 assists every single about 7 assists in a game.
There's
But
no
it's
lot.
not.
But regardless,
there's more than there is.
Hold on.
There's more of them than there is for the points.
regardless, your team covers assists and points anyways.
That's what I'm
So-
saying, bro. But
The
I
argument's
understand.
mute.
I understand what he's saying about the 25
No, I
points.
get that.
But the thing is like, with points, it's different because you can get someone like DeRozan who's shooting just 2-pointers, right, and not getting you threes. Or you can have someone like, let's say Doncic, who's shooting you threes and twos, so he's doing you 2 categories for your points. That's what I'm trying to say with points. It's like I understand why you're saying it's hard because finding that 25-point guy is hard, right?
Yeah.
But with points, you can find someone that is getting you like decent
Other
points
categories as
and
well.
getting you 3-pointers as well.
The thing is, with these players that I'm saying that they average about above 25, it's exactly what you said when you said, threes and all this stuff. These guys that average this, they also get good threes and they get good free throws, which is why they get averaging about 30.
LeBron doesn't get good free throws.
Huh?
LeBron doesn't do good free throws.
He got 75,
That's
but
not
he
good.
does good threes.
That's not good.
He does good free. I'm
Yeah.
not talking. He does good frees though, right? But I'm saying most of them do that. They get frees, they have good free throws, and they get points. Assist is one category.
That's what
And
I'm saying.
you
It's
can
harder.
stream. You can
That's why
stream.
it's harder.
You can stream 3-pointers as well.
But that's why it's harder. You can stream 3-pointers, and as you're streaming 3-pointers, you're also getting points.
Well, so wait, you're saying
You
that
can't really
it's
stream.
harder for you.
Okay, hold on. How about we look at our waiver wire and we analyze who's there? Who gets you points? Who gets you assists? Because I don't think no one in the waiver wire gets you assists.
Yes, they do.
Who? I'm.
In my personal opinion, let's say we drafted, right? Markel Fox was going to average 5+ assists.
False?
Markel Fox was going to, before he
False,
got
right?
injured,
Oh, yeah.
he was going to average 5+
Yeah,
assists.
no guarantee.
Cole
Guarantee.
Anthony was going to average 5+ assists. I picked from the waiver wire. If you look at my team, I picked up Bones Holland. Do you think Bones Holland's average 5 assists?
No.
What do you mean no?
If Jamal Murray's not projected to get 5+ assists,
Jamal Murray's the shooting guard.
he's a
gonna
point
play-
guard. What?
He's going to play
Jamal
shooting
Murray's
guard.
not a shooting
Bones Holland
guard.
is going to play point
Jamal
guard.
Murray is not a shooting
He's going to
guard.
play. Bones
Jamal
Holland's going
Murray
to
is
play.
not a
No.
shooting
Pope is
guard.
going to be a starter.
Jamal Murray.
Caldwell Pope's going to start over Bones Holland.
Highland's not going to.
We'll
Highland's going to be the
see.
backup.
We'll see. We'll see.
He's going to be backup.
We'll see.
You
we'll
think
see.
Highland is going to get more assists than Jamal Murray?
No, I'm not saying more assists, but he's going to average a good amount. You can't find that for points inside the waiver wire right now. No, the average amount for points is, if you're not shooting more than 17 points, that's below the average that you need for it to be good.
Let's do this. Let's go to free agents, right? Why is this laptop so slow?
Let's get out of here.
So TJ McConnell, why is your list
Oh,
different?
yours. Oh, because I filtered out to assists. If you click on assists, it shows you the highest category.
Alright, so the highest person on the waiver wire for assists is TJ at 5.7.
Then it drops to 2.
Then it drops to
No.
5.3, then 5.1, then 5. So no one on this thing is projected to get you 7 or more assists.
No, because I took someone from there. I took Bones Holland.
No one is projected to get you.
Search Bones.
No one is projected to get you more than 7 assists.
Not more than 7, but averaging about 5 is closer to averaging 7 than the.
But these are
The-
point guards.
check the
Chris. This
points.
is a point guard. That's
Check the
gonna-
points.
Bones Holland is 3.5.
Check
That's what
the
they have for
check,
his thing.
check the points though. Check the points, because points is nowhere near.
15.9.
Who?
Kemba.
Marvin Bagley,
15.
Hunter.
15. Scotty Barnes is gonna average you about 16 points in a game.
But Scotty Barnes is the top 5 round pick. Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, but you still got Carmelo who gives you 13. Kuminga will get you 10 plus.
But that's below average. The average is
No,
17.
you got starters in the NBA like Scotty Barnes who's gonna get you about
7
50.
for fantasy.
Evan Mobley barely gets 15.
For fantasy,
Bruh,
17
you're
is
stretching.
the 17 is the average. I'm not
Nah.
stretching, bro. I'm
You're
being dead.
stretching because
Regardless,
you got players like Evan Mobley, Rudy Gobert who are not gonna score 25 plus points.
yeah, but
you're
they do
picking them-
other things way better.
I know, but what we're based off what we're talking about, when you talking about points, like, come on, man.
And no, the reason I'm saying this, there's a huge difference between someone averaging 15 and 30. It's literally half.
Okay, well, based on my analysis of last season, I analyzed that assist numbers were a lot harder for me to pick up on the waiver list than points. It was a lot harder. So when I picked my team, I said, I am picking players that can score lots of points and get me lots of their assists. And I don't want players that are going to shoot twos, I want 3-pointers, you know what I mean? So I picked Trey Young, who is probably who is literally the most efficient guy in the NBA. Literally. Kyrie Irving he's nuts. Christian Wood is the only center I can pick for my team. Other than that, it's Porzingis. Chris, you can do whatever you want. He is the only player that works for my team. Look at these numbers, man. 17, 9, 2, and 0.79. And he shoots threes. That's what I need.
I think Şengün
is not better than Christian Wood. When Christian Wood was on Rockets, Şengün was on the bench.
He was on the bench because he was a rookie.
He was on the bench because he was not good enough to start Christian Wood.
He wasn't that. It's because Christian Wood was a veteran player on the team. He was the key player on the team. You're not going to pick. You're going to rob the heads of your key player. That's why Christian Wood was traded, because Şengün has the highest ceiling. It's just like LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball is the best player on the team, regardless of what the coach staff wants to say and say Hayward is a better player. But for some reason they choose not to play in good minutes.
I picked Cade Cunningham because I think he's gonna have a breakout year, and he's solid across the board. Paolo, I think he's gonna have a solid year. Magic don't have the it guy. They don't have an it guy. This year they need to find the it guy along with the it guy, and I think Paolo has the good.
He could be the
runner
player,
to be
the go-to guy.
Ben Simmons. I feel like Daniel should have picked Ben Simmons instead of Draymond Green.
Ben Simmons is crazy.
This guy is crazy defensively. He's gonna get you the assist and the rebound. He's not gonna score much. I actually think he's gonna start shooting the free.
You think so?
I think he is. Kyle Kuzma, he's gonna get me my 3-pointers. He's gonna get me my rebounds. Not so much assists. And he's gonna do okay in my steals and the blocks. But Kyle Kuzma's gonna have those explosive games. It's Kyle Kuzma, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Porter, he's gonna get me my assists.
And points.
And my points, and my 3-pointers, and my steals. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like Bojan, he's gonna get me my threes.
That was a good pick. And points.
He's gonna get my threes. That's what I want.
He does decent rebounds.
Jonathan Isaac is like defensive player, 1.4
if he plays.
If he plays, and 2.2 blocks. I think this was my wild pick. I think he's on Utah. Utah, I don't know. No one knows the heck these guys are gonna do. Cause they got a whole bunch of players, right?
Yeah.
And they don't know what they're gonna do. And I feel Taylor Horton Tucker. I think he was a really good player in the Lakers at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And then LeBron came, and everyone knows what happened with that, right? And then Tim Hardaway Jr. He fits perfectly. He's gonna score my 3-pointers, and that's what I need from a bench player, right? And then Kelly, he's gonna average, whether you guys like it or not, he's gonna average close to a double-double, and he's gonna shoot threes. And everyone's gonna be surprised about this pick, and I think I got myself a gem because he's gonna start.
Regardless of our argument with the
And my team is the best.
Regardless of our argument with the points and the assists, I think the team is solid. I really do. I think it's real solid. The only reason I didn't put it in the top 3 is because only you can explain your question marks, if that makes sense.
Okay, what are my question marks?
No, I mean the players.
But
right?
what question marks do you have for my team?
For the players?
Yeah.
For players, Paulo obviously is a question mark.
He's a rookie, yeah.
Yeah. Christian Wood just changed teams. He's a solid pick. I'm not saying he's not good, but he is a question mark. Kevin Porter Jr. has played terrible for 2 seasons, but
he gets you with
no. But he's a question mark because of the fact that he figured it out towards the end of last season.
He even said that.
He figured it out, and then he's figured it out, and now he's gonna come into this new season. So we know how bad he was in the beginning of last season. We know how good he was. It's whether he's gonna meet himself in the middle and average there, or he's just gonna continue playing as good as he played towards the end of the season. That's the only reason he's a question mark.
The only other
Jonathan Isaac is the biggest question mark on your team because if he plays, he's going to be like your Şengün if he plays. But if he doesn't play, then
Let's drop him.
yeah, he's not great. But that's just me.
I think I beat everyone in every category though. I beat everyone in 3-pointers.
Not for
rebounds.
Your free throws are terrible.
My free throws are okay. I beat everyone in assists. I beat everyone inside. I beat everyone in 3-pointers. I beat everyone in assists. I beat everyone in points. I beat everyone in steals.
You don't beat me in points.
I beat everyone in steals. I beat you in points.
You don't.
Yeah, I do. I have Kyrie Irving that can wake up and drop 60.
I have Joel Embiid. He's the only player that actually averaged 30.
Huh?
He's the only player in the
Trey
NBA.
Young.
He didn't average 30 last season.
He had 29.
Yeah, 29.
Yeah, 29.
Embiid averaged 30. I think it was 31 or 32.
28.4.
Embiid actually averaged 30.
But I'm beating your team inside 3-pointers, inside points, inside assists, inside steals. I'm beating your team in that.
Nah.
I
don't
am.
think so.
I am.
I honestly don't think so.
I am.
And
I feel like a lot of people...
your free throws are horrendous.
They're 77.3, right?
Yeah.
I think the only horrendous would probably be the blocks and field goals.
Even my blocks, I don't care about blocks because blocks is like anyone can win blocks unless you have like Gobert and stuff, right? And my steal numbers are literally the
Respectable.
best. They're
They're
the
at
best.
the top.
Move, bro. 1.1,
Yeah,
1.1, 1.1. They're the
thing is,
best.
you
What
can't
do you mean they're the best? The thing you're the best at is between me and you.
I'm better than you at assists. You're
By
barely better than me
0.3.
at rebound.
By 0.3. Your justification for you being better than me at assists.
And then these numbers are not even correct. Want to know why? They don't even factor in guys like Ben Simmons, bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So no one knows my team.
These are averages. Me and your team, in terms of averages, are very, very close. The underline is the free throw and my points are better than yours.
And then you know what else? I feel like you lot violated me. You guys both made the top 3 teams, and you didn't even put me on the list. When I literally had, other than David last year, you can make the argument my team was the best. Me and David's team were the best 2 teams. But this year, you guys didn't even put me in the top 3. That's mad. That's
you know why?
Mad. I can't lie.
I already explained why.
That's
It's because you have question marks on your team, and only you can explain the question marks. So you explain them. I know your team is good,
but like, my team's better than Charlie's team. Do you think so?
When you
just be 10 toes.
When you explain it, it's like, okay, this is what Colin's gonna do. Then you look at what Charlie's gonna do. It's like, yes, Colin's team is better than Charlie's team, but you have to explain it to me for me to know it. You get what I'm trying to say?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can't see my team, you can't see it. But my team, I destroyed Charlie's team. Like, it's not close because he's not beating me in assists. There's no way he's beating me in 3-pointers.
He's not beating you in points.
He's not beating me in points. The thing he can beat me in is probably field goal percentage and free throw percentage. But in steals, I'm still beating him.
I don't think so. I think free throw percentage, this is my personal, my thing. For the free throw percentage, it's only about 3 teams that are going to beat everybody inside free throws all the time. Everything else is just who's playing. It's based on, is this guy playing 3 games or is he playing 4 games? I think that's what it is. I think there's only a couple of guys that are going to be solid for free throw all season round. And then that's about it. Apart from what we're streaming.
My team is disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. Because one thing I've noticed about the draft as well is like my team from all my picks, my team from all the way down to 9 is disgusting.
No.
Yes. I got Bojan, Kevin, Cal.
We argued about this Christian Wood thing for I don't know how long.
Irvin, Young, right?
Based on your own synergy, you said it yourself, Christian Wood is your 3rd pick. Based on anybody else's, based on just general logic, he's not 3rd.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not a 3rd round pick. Based on general logic.
If Mariano can pick Westbrook at 3, Wood is 3.
But we all agreed that was very,
Pascal
very, very
Siakam
bad.
and Christian Wood are eye to eye.
No.
Yes, they
I
are.
think Pascal's better.
Pascal is better, I'll give you
I think
that.
Pascal's better.
But they're eye to eye.
Why I said
eye to eye.
he's a question mark because he's on a new team. He's on a new team that has an actual ball handler.
Who's better, Wood or Adebayo?
Wood or Adebayo?
Wood.
Adebayo.
Wood.
Adebayo's better.
Wood. Wood or
Christian
Wood or Jared Allen?
Wood averages 65% from free throw.
Wood or Jared Allen?
Or Wood.
Jimmy Butler or Wood?
Jimmy.
Collins or Wood?
Wood.
I'll take Wood.
Wood or Ayton?
Wood.
So that's Wood is a better pick than half.
Wait, how much cent? Okay, so okay.
He only has 1 center.
Okay, centers, right?
Yeah.
So we have Joker. We have Embiid.
Yeah.
Right? After Joker and Embiid,
I can't pick anyone.
Anthony Davis.
I can't pick him.
After Anthony Davis, Porzingis.
I can pick him.
Then is Christian Wood. arguably.
I can't pick Anthony Davis.
I know you can't pick Anthony Davis, but you picked him third.
Because if I don't pick him third, he's gone.
No,
Yes.
because no one cares
I
about him.
think the Porzingis debate kind of is who believes in the player more.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
No, it's not, because per game, Porzingis is top 10 per
Yes,
game.
but who's gonna play more? I think Wood.
Christian
played more
Wood,
than-
Christian
exactly.
Wood sat out last season as well.
Because
Porzingis
of
actually
his
played.
team. You can't.
he got
you can't
injured.
fact that though.
He got injured.
and his team made him sit out
Porzingis played more than Christian Wood last season.
because of his team. He got injured and they made him sit out.
It
He
doesn't.
got injured and they made him sit out. There's nothing you can do about that.
And even to be honest, Vukovic as well. Even though he's
They made him sit out, Chris.
even though his field goal percentage is horrendous, but Christian Wood, he didn't play that much last
He
season.
played 68 games.
But bring up Porzingis.
Porzingis did not play 68
I think
games,
he played like 55.
and they made him sit out last year. The only centers I could have picked was Embiid, Jokic, Christian Wood, Porzingis.
What do you play?
17 plus 34, 44, about 50 some games. 51.
51 games to 68.
51.
Well, look, dude, all I'm saying, I'm not saying that it's not a good pick. I'm saying that it's only good based on your logic. To pick third is only good based on your logic.
Listen, what I picked is the future of fantasy, and everyone, look at my team. This is the new way to build a team. If you don't see it, you don't see it. Yeah. For those that can see it, God has blessed your eyes. You get me. But my team is the future of fantasy.
Tim Hardaway Jr. and Kelly Olynyk.
My team is the
For a
future
flyer
of-
pick, there's nothing.
Now you're just hating.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that as a flyer pick. There's nothing wrong with that as I like it. I like those.
My
bottom
team is the
picks.
future of
That's
fantasy.
great.
Taylor Holton Tucker.
That's a
Those
question
are my
mark.
bottom
That's a
three
question
picks.
mark.
Those are my bottom three picks. I can experiment.
You know, if you didn't pick Jonathan Isaac, no one would have.
I would have. He's an SF. I need an SF, and I would put him on my IR list.
I'm not saying.
Truthfully, I would.
Yo,
put him on my
try
IR
again.
list.
Try again.
I'm not saying.
Try again.
Gordon Tucker.
Try again.
I'm not saying your
Try
team
again.
I'm not saying your team isn't good. But when I'm saying that, like, Larry's team is A+,
Mine's down.
we can debate Charlie's team. We can debate my
It's not a
team,
debate.
right? But Larry's team is the only A+ team
Okay,
in fantasy.
Okay. It's not. Wanna know why? My team is up there with his. Wanna know why? Let's go like for like, right? Larry's team is really. He has the Antetokounmpo and Sabonis combination, right? What do I have? Trey Young, Irvin, and Cunningham, and Ben, and Kevin. You get me?
But I think
No, just say you get me, bro. Feel me, bro.
you said 2 points for him.
No.
You said 2 for him.
No,
and you
but-
said 5 for you.
No, David. Understand what I'm saying, bro.
I know what you're saying.
Chris, no, I'm actually saying.
Let me just
No,
say the
let me
other players
lie.
for him then.
No, let me
because
lie.
you said players that synergize with your team.
Let me lie.
How much did you say? 5.
No, let me lie.
Okay, land.
You're not deep in it. Sabonis, Antetokounmpo, right? They are really good at what they are good at, right?
Yes.
Irvin, Young, Cade, Ben Simmons, Porter are really good at what they're good at. And they all do the exact same thing on my team. That's what I'm trying to say.
Then
Is
let me
that
give you
on
other
other
players.
on other people's teams, right? You have 2 or 3 players that are really good at what they're good at. On my team, I picked a team that is really good at what they're good at from top to bottom.
Can you let me give you players that I personally think synergize together? Because you gave 5 players. And you gave
Because
2 for him.
they're really good at what they're good at.
Giannis, Sabonis.
If you say that
Scotty
name.
Barnes.
No, David, stop
Jabari-
this guy.
No.
Okay.
Jabari Smith Jr. and Al Horford will be on the lower mark of that. You know why? Because Scotty Barnes averages a good amount of points,
I think
good
Scotty
amount
will
of
get
rebounds,
7, 8,
and a
7,
good
8
amount of
rebounds.
assists. So when you get these two, and then Scotty Barnes is a tier below that, and then Jabari Smith Jr. is underlined because we don't know he's going to use a question mark. But Al Horford will be at the bottom tier. For
I
that
think.
No, you're
hold on,
missing
hold on,
what I'm
hold on.
saying.
I
Bring
think.
it up.
I think.
You're
No,
missing
no,
what I'm saying. You're missing what I'm saying.
Colin's saying, right? His team, Trey Young, Irving, right? Cunningham, Simmons, Porter. These guys get points and gets you assists.
for his synergy for
His
own
synergy, right? But Larry's team, the only synergy he can have for his points and rebounds is Giannis, Sabonis, and Scotty.
No.
Those are his
Giannis,
synergy.
Sabonis, Scotty, right? So
Chris missed it.
No, I didn't miss it, bro.
You're not deep in my team.
No,
bro.
no. Did I get your team right though? Did I get what you're trying to say?
David's getting it.
No,
Like, I know what he's saying.
you listed 5 players for you. But look, like I said before, right? Al Horford is on a lower scale, but you've got for Larry, he's got Giannis, Sabonis, Scotty, and then he has Al Horford at the lower tier.
Yeah,
but then they all
let's hold on. Let's look at this. Collins' team points and 6+ assists. You can get 6+ assists from Young, Irving, Cunningham, Porter, Simmons, right? Larry's team, who can get 6+ rebounds? Giannis, Sabonis, Scotty, and that's it.
No,
Guaranteed.
no.
That's it.
Jabari Smith.
Guaranteed. But no one knows what he's gonna.
No,
Okay, what you guys are missing is this. I'm saying really good. Al Horford is below average, bro. I'm saying really good.
No, he's not. He's
No,
in the top.
Chris, bro.
Bro,
No,
seven rebounds inside this NBA
Chris,
is above average.
No, stop. You can't tell me 12 rebounds, right? And then 12 rebounds, and then you're gonna name a player. Scotty Barnes 8, Hal Horford 7. Come on, I'm talking about really good at what they're good at. I'm saying Kyrie Irving, Trey Young, and they're shooting three pointers in the game. Yes. Cade Cunningham, yes.
But
Kyle Kuzma, yes. Kevin Porter, yes. Bogdan, yes. I have a team that everything that they do, everyone else is really good at what they do.
You said points, assists, and 3-pointers, right?
Trey
After
Young,
Trey
Kyrie
Young,
Irving, Cade
after
Cunningham,
Trey-
Ben Simmons, Kevin Porter are really good at what they're good at.
After Trey Young,
No one else's team is like that.
bro, after Trey Young, right? In terms of the assists, the only one that's close to him is Ben Simmons. So what I'm trying to say is that if you're tiering it, right, like we're doing for, like if we do it for you, if we tier all of those 3 things, right? You put those 5 players on. For Larry, if we do the same thing and we tier it, it will be Giannis, Sabonis, Scotty Barnes, Jabari Smith, and Al Horford if we tier it. But there's going to be some underliers in some stats, but for you, there's the same thing because Ben Simmons doesn't shoot threes.
Yes, he does.
I'm sorry.
Yes, he does. No one. You know what the thing is?
If he does.
No
I'm
one,
not saying that.
Listen.
Your
no
team
one can
synergy, these team synergy are 2 different.
Mine
things.
is on a different level. It's
That's
on
what
a
you
different
think.
stratosphere. It's not what I think, it's what I know. It's on a different stratosphere.
Yes,
Larry's team is really good. If Larry's team is A+, my team is an S.
Okay, wait.
My team is an S.
Let me tell you something.
If his team is A+, my team is an S.
Cool. So Trey Young, last season, I'm going to move last season, I'm going to go with projections.
Yeah.
Right? In my opinion, 9.7, that's 10.
Yeah.
10 assists, right? And then, unfortunately, Ben Simmons didn't play, but I personally think that this 7.5 is a 7.5. I think it's 8. I think it's 8. I think it's 8 assists, right? So those are top tier assists, but the difference being, it's not as close as, in my opinion, Giannis's average of 11.6, which is 12 rebounds, and Sabonis' average of 12 rebounds as well. But they both average 5 assists as well, which is what I'm trying to say, that even actually Giannis is, in my opinion, 5.8 6. And what I'm trying to say, what your team does in your categories that you've picked, Larry has categories he picked, and they do exactly, in my opinion, very close to what you're doing in terms of the synergy.
No.
Because then you look at Scotty Barnes, right? We look at Scotty Barnes afterwards.
He doesn't shoot threes.
I'm talking about different stats for his own team. I'm not talking about your
That's
team.
what I'm trying to say, that
Scotty Barnes,
team is an A+,
17.5
mine is an
points,
S.
8 rebounds. In my opinion, this 8.2 rebounds is closer in terms of his rebounding being S tier, right? And then he got 4.2 assists as well, which I think his assist numbers
is not S tier.
Bro, how much players average 8 rebounds inside
8
this?
rebounds is not S tier.
Bro, how much players average 8 rebounds
Bro,
inside this?
it's 12 rebounds. 12 rebounds is S tier.
How
10
much-
rebounds is like
How
8,
much
8+.
players average 8 rebounds and can still give you assists?
8 rebounds is not S tier.
But how much players can do that and still give you assists? That's why I'm telling you that the Sabonis, Giannis, and Scotty Barnes, their synergy works the same way as your Trey Young, Kyrie Irving, Cade Cunningham.
It just doesn't.
Okay, whatever.
It just doesn't, because
in the comment section below, right? You tell me if Larry's key stats, in my personal opinion, being rebounds, assists, right? Rebound in those rebound assists for Larry, that in my opinion, they're very, very high for him. You tell me if it's the same as what Colin's saying with his key stats.
It's not the same because you're not actually deep in my team, right? And I'm exposing my team right now because a lot of people are not deep in it. You're talking about assists and rebounds, right? Does Giannis Antetokounmpo shoot threes?
Colin, I'm not.
Just answer the question. Does he shoot threes?
But you moved the goalposts.
I'm not moving the goalposts because you're not actually listening to what I'm saying.
David, you're listening to what we're saying, right?
I'm
not talking about three. I'm not talking about 3-pointers.
Just answer the question. Does he shoot threes?
No, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, let me continue.
Let's look at the stats.
Let me continue. Does Sabonis shoot a lot of threes?
No.
Does Scotty Barnes shoot a lot of threes?
He can shoot threes.
Does he shoot a lot of threes though?
No, you beat Larry in threes.
No, let me land because does Scotty Barnes shoot a lot of threes?
No.
Does Chris Paul shoot a lot of threes?
This is irrelevant though.
Does Chris Paul shoot a lot of threes?
No.
Right? My team, what they're really good at, right? But the difference between my team and other people's teams is that the synergy is top to bottom. I don't have a team that is broken, where it's like Sabonis and Antetokounmpo are really good at rebounding, and then other players make up for that. My team is from top to bottom. That's why I said what my team is really good at, they are really good at. That's what I'm saying. If Larry's team is an A+, my team is an S.
So wait,
because my team is really good at what they're good at. Antetokounmpo, yeah, he gives you all of the stats, right? Sabonis is like for like. He gives you basically all of the stats, right? But my team is on a different level. It's on a different level because you got Trey Young that's gonna get you at least 3-pointers, free threes, gonna get you the assists, gonna get you the points, gonna get you the averages.
Don't include Ben Simmons.
You got Kyrie Irving that's gonna do that. You got Christian Wood, as much as what you wanna say, who's for what he does, he's one of the only centers that does what he does. Despite whatever you want to say, Kay Cunningham is top tier. Kevin Porter is top tier. Kyle Kuzma is going to get down, right? My thing is that all of those players do the exact same thing.
No, they don't, because you included Christian Wood in that conversation. I have not even touched on the fact that this guy has Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. That's why you're not listening to what I'm saying.
I am listening to what you're saying.
Is really
David,
good.
you get what I'm trying to say, right?
But it's broken in half.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Christian Wood doesn't get any assists.
He's top 5 picks,
And,
right?
and then Ben Simmons doesn't get 3-pointers.
No, in his top 5 picks, only one of them is really good at 3-pointers. Anthony Edwards.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not talking
My
about
team
your
is not
stats.
like that though.
I'm not talking about your stats. I'm talking about his key stats. You mentioned your key stats, and I pointed out Larry's key stats. And I'm telling you, Larry's key stats, right? If I'm only talking about 2 of them, which I actually think Steals is another one. If I'm only talking about 2 of them, Larry's key stats will be rebound and assist, which beats S tier.
Larry's no Collins. According to that.
Assist?
Hold on. According to projections, it's close. It's close.
Bro.
They're close, right? They're close, but it can go either way.
Bro, don't give me that. Just say how it is.
Based on projections, I based on facts.
Okay,
My facts are my projections.
I said that Larry has big, he has big bigs, powerful. He has 3 power forwards that get him 8+ rebounds and 4+ assists. Then he has Chris Paul, right? And I'm not mentioning Al Horford in this because I think Al Horford kind of fills out everything nicely. But then he's got the highest rebound he's got the highest rebound average. This is an average, right? And he averages 4 assists. There's a lot of people here in our teams that averaging 3. I think that what Larry's team does in his key stats is what your team does in your own key stats.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'd say if we get rid of this,
4. Even on this, my team's better than Larry's. Based on
projections,
my team's better than
Collins'
Larry's.
team is better than
I
Larry's.
have
look
5
how-
greens.
Look how
He has
close.
4.
Look how close some of these things
I
are.
have 5 greens, he has 4.
16.7. Colin's gonna win 3.
No, name
Guaranteed.
just name all the stat categories
In the points, I beat Larry.
by 0.1.
I still beat him,
By
Chris.
0.1.
I still beat him. In 3-pointers, I beat Larry. Larry beats me in rebounds.
By 0.3.
I don't care about rebounds though. In assists, I beat Larry.
That's fair.
In steals,
It's
we're
50-50.
projected to be tied. In blocks, I don't care about. He beats me. Field goal percentage, he beats me. Free throw, I beat him. I have more greens than he does. And if you want to cancel out the steals, I have more greens than he does based on David's spreadsheet.
In my personal opinion, you
So
have
if
to
Larry's team is an
cancel
A
the points
plus
as well.
Because
it's by 0.1.
What are
I think
you
it's gonna be
doing, man?
competitive.
What
I
are
think
you
it's gonna be
doing?
competitive.
Like,
What
bruv,
am I doing?
if
I
Larry's
think
team
it's
is an A
competitive.
plus based on this, my team is an A plus on S. Based on David's sheet.
Both teams are A plus.
You can't
Based
make
on
Larry's team an A plus
projections.
and my team not an A plus based on
Put
that.
my team in this. Let's see what happens.
Let's see your team.
Put my team in this. Let's
We'll
see what
put
happens.
this in your video too, okay?
Like, dang, bro, you guys violated my team.
I'm
And
not,
the numbers are right
No, the
there.
thing is, I wasn't violating you. I was saying that Larry's team, in my opinion, is an A plus team. And then I said that he has key stats like you have key stats. So he does very well
Do
in
you want me to get rid of the greens?
Get rid of the greens for now, then do it afterwards. But this is my thing, right? These are averages. Chris Paul and Trey Young are the only people that average 10 plus assists. After that, no one else does it. No one else except from James Harden. But Larry has two people that average
Halliburton
12. Well, we all know who's got Halliburton. Anyways, after that, he has two people that average 12 rebounds.
But you guys'
no one
team
else
are
has
broken.
that.
But you guys' team are broken in half. My team's not broken.
My team's not broken in any particular way.
My team is. That's what you're not listening to my point. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm listening to your point.
My
I'm giving
team-
you accolades. It's
My
just
team, no, you're not. My team is fluid from top to bottom, right? Larry's team is broken in half. My team is fluid. Larry has a team that's like some people are good at 3-pointers, some are not. Some people are good at blocks, some are not.
Wait. Which people aren't? Okay, because when we say some people are good at it and some are not,
Giannis is not good at
we
threes.
have people-
Sabonis is not good at threes. Barnes is not. Chris Paul's not known for his threes. We don't know about Smith.
No, Barnes shoots, he scores, he hits threes. He's not good, he's
I
not
had him
great,
last year, but
he's
I guess,
average.
like-
In general, Colin's team is better in threes. I can agree to that. I'll be the middleman. Colin's team is better in threes. Chris is close.
But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about key stats for your own personal team. So for
Assists.
Larry's team,
Rebounds.
I think that he's got really good rebounds. And his rebounds are S tier. And I said that his assists, for what he has, is pretty good as well. I would say his rebounds are S tier, and then his assists are close, but then his steals are really good too.
I feel like steals can vary though.
They can.
I
They
would
can
eliminate
vary,
the steals
when
in
you
any
have-
conversation.
They can vary, but when you have Chris Paul and Giannis on your team, that just solidifies it.
No, I got
I'm
Ben
not taking
Simmons.
any. We're comparing two
I
really
got
good
Ben
teams.
Simmons. I got Kyrie Irving, who's really good at steals. Come on now.
We just let the season project. Let
And
the
Ben
season
Simmons,
go.
no one knows what Ben's gonna do. No one knows
I know
about
what
Big
Ben's
Ben.
gonna do. Ben's gonna be amazing.
No one knows about Big Ben. And this list that we're looking
This is
at,
these are
it
the
doesn't
number
factor
stages.
in Big Ben.
Yeah, it does.
It don't factor. That's not Big Ben.
That's Ben Simmons.
You think that's Big Ben?
I think he'll get 8 and
When
8.
Big Ben starts playing, you guys will see Big
I
Ben.
think he'll get 8 and 8.
That's not Big Ben.
I think he'll get 15.
Big Ben is the only person on your team that doesn't shoot free
My
threes.
list is just
Big
based on
Ben
projections.
shoots 3-pointers, and everyone's gonna see it. Everyone's gonna see it.
But
You man-
history says
listen,
no.
you man think I'm mad.
History
yeah?
says no, though.
You not think I'm mad, but I've deep this fantasy. I've meditated on fantasy, yeah. And I've
This
got
was
it.
supposed to be
I've
top
got it.
three.
I've got it.
Top three teams.
Yeah.
Collins turned this to why my team is the best.
No, because my team's top 3, and I'm asking you guys a question. How did my team make top 3 when based on these stats, my team literally competes. It's better than Larry's team and competes with your team.
I didn't say. I said that there was some.
So
question-
why- I asked you
said
why
there was.
didn't-
I literally answered the question. I said there was question marks on your team
Yeah.
that only you can explain. And after you explained them, I told you that I put your team up there. It's just I think that Larry's team is A plus, and then after that it's.
But how? That's not see. You're still disrespecting
It's
me,
not
though.
disrespectful.
Because based on
How's
this is
that disrespect?
because you're not saying my team's A plus, despite the fact the numbers are saying my team is A plus.
It's not disrespect. I don't think that's disrespect.
What? That's like basically saying that this guy's a doctor and that guy's a doctor on paper, right? But you're gonna say this guy is A plus doctor and that guy's an A doctor when they both haven't performed the same.
Anyone that watches Grey's Anatomy,
They both haven't performed the same.
anyone that watches Grey's Anatomy, what I'm trying to say is that Larry is maybe Bailey, and then Colin is what's the main character's name? Gray. What's her name?
Oh, great. Let's just say
It's
great.
Gray. Yeah, it's Gray, right? So they're both very good, but Bailey's better. That's
I
all
think-
I'm saying.
I think what will separate, you guys can agree
What?
or disagree. I think what will separate
Nah,
each team
Chris is actually
is that
violating.
I'm not
amounts.
violating
Let's
no
swing.
one,
Let's
bro.
swing.
I'm not violating.
Let's
How's
swing.
that violating?
Hold on. Look,
Let's swing.
my variable to whose team is better is whoever plays more in that week against each other.
That's a good point.
That's my variable.
So that means I'm better.
I think if Colin,
Put your team in there. Let me see some.
my team,
You already put his team.
My
You
team's there.
gotta trust David.
my
bro.
team has better rebounds, assists. Colin beats me, but personally, I think I'm with Colin near the top. Colin may be above him, but I feel like I'm right below him. I don't know if you agree or disagree.
You know why? I agree with you
I think I'm below you.
because you got Garland and Jokic, and you got Fox, and I think Fox is gonna have a high assist number.
I think
I
he
think
will
he's
too.
gonna be averaging close to 10.
But my variables
I
would
don't
be
think
Trey
this is-
Jones.
I don't think he's gonna add.
No, I don't think he's gonna
I think it's
get
gonna be
6.
closer to 10.
I think he'll be there. I said I'm close to you. I think I'm the only one who can compete with you in assists.
Okay, so Colin, what you're trying to say, yeah?
Yeah.
Let me. What you're trying to say is that there is a. I'll just not even forget about A plus. I'll say
Yeah.
there's an A tier.
Yeah.
What you're trying to say is that both you and Larry are into the A tier.
That's literally what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you,
I
if-
never said you
Conversation
won.
solved.
I know.
I never said you won.
I'm saying if Larry's team is an A tier, it's either you put me in the same conversation with Larry or you put me above him. So put me with him. Because I know you don't want to put me above him. So put me with him.
That's what I said. I've said that from the get go,
I
did
think
I?
that was the
I said there was question marks. I said there was question marks on your
I
team.
think words got misconstrued.
That's exactly what I said. There's question marks on your team, and I need you to clarify those question marks because only you can.
Yeah.
Then after that, and I said, is A plus. I didn't say you want A, but then when we just say it's just A tier,
Yeah.
you're there.
Alright.
You know, if I wasn't being nice, I think I could put myself up on the 8.
I think you're A tier too.
I think if I'm not being
Okay, so
nice, I
if
think
we're
I
gonna
could.
redo our top 3 list,
I think we should have a redo
So,
with more
okay.
seriousness.
redo. Let's wrap this up. Redo top 3 list, right?
Yeah.
I think
Then can we make a unanimous top 3?
But you know that's top 3?
Larry,
Larry.
right? I think honestly, if I want to include myself, I'm getting rid of Charlie.
I'm getting.
I
I
would
agree
get
with
rid of
David.
Charlie.
I don't think
I
Charlie's
would get rid
team.
of Charlie.
Chris, based on our conversation, our argument,
If
we can't have the same arguments with Charlie's team.
I think if we were to create our list, the top 4, I'm going to take myself off the bottom. I think top 4,
You see this?
us 3, and Larry. Us 3 and Larry.
And
Bro, do you see
you know,
this?
You know
Do
why
you
it's
see
okay
this?
to do, I think it's okay to do top 4 because there's 12 teams. I think it's okay to do.
But would you guys agree with my top 4? I think that's a good top
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
for A tier.
And
I would eliminate Charlie from this, but I think we're gonna be up there. But I think teams are very competitive that
yeah,
they can squeeze in when a player's having an off week,
Yeah, I think.
right?
Yeah.
But sound top 4, us 3, Charlie. The only thing that would kind of beat
No,
us.
Larry.
Oh, Larry, yeah.
not Charlie,
Getting rid of Larry. Top 4. The only thing that can make those guys above is when our guys have an off night.
The
and
only
Fox
reason-
have 3 assists or
if
something
if
like
we're
that.
gonna do top 3, I take myself out of the conversation just because of the fact that I have a lot of players that get injured and Kawhi's on back-to-backs. That's the only reason I'll do that.
Yeah,
Van,
I'll do that
Van
too.
Vliet is injury prone, Porzingis is
I still
injury
think
prone,
your
and
team is up there,
Kawhi
though.
is back-to-backs. So if we're gonna just do original video, the top 3, I would say in no particular order, David, Colin, Larry.
For me,
I think you're up there though.
in a particular order,
How long is this? This guy made this video so long.
It's a good video.
no.
But
I need to watch this back because I don't know how it got like this.
it's funny because you guys are probably arguing the same thing.
I'm number 1, Larry's number 2, and then my number 3, I can arguably put David and Chris. It's hard for me.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this season.
I think we're top 4.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to eliminate that, scratch my bottom 3. I just want to show you guys the stats of why my team is good so I can transfer this to why I'm at the top, okay?
That's it for this video.
See, Genjutsu.
You know how we do, baby. Fantasy 2022-23. We live.